All right, let's get into this video and talk to you about the best and cheapest ways possible to buy any Lego set throughout the years to add them to your collection and not hurt your wallet. First things first, I'm going to talk to you about brand new sets on the shelves, things you could do, tips and tricks to save you money. Then I'm going to talk to you about retired sets or used sets that are no longer on the store shelves, how you can acquire them and save money. Lastly, I'm going to talk to you about a few tips and tricks about sets and purchasing things in general, about Lego, anything Lego related. That way you can save money and overall just increase your collection with, again, not hurting your wallet. Okay, let's get right into this and talk about brand new sets. Lego sets that are brand new are sets that are currently on the Lego shelves sold by Lego. They're still on the Lego website. What's the best way to buy them? Option one, you go to lego.com. However, they usually don't run sales unless a set is performing poorly and it's on sale. Here are set examples in February that are just not performing well, or they're trying to get rid of stock and they're discounted. Go on there and buy some discounted sets. That's a way to save money if you're interested in those sets. But typically, Lego does not drop prices or drop their retail price for a set on their website. And if you're looking for sales on sets, go to other stores, whether it be Walmart, Target, Amazon, or large stores like that. Toys R Us even used to run sales, but they don't really exist anymore. Or wait, do they? Look that up. Those stores are really the only places where you'll find discounted rates on things. If you're a shoe person, you might see that, okay, when I go to the Nike store, it's that high price. However, when I go to Famous Footwear, I can find nice shoes at a lower price that are on sale. It's the same thing for Lego. These companies are discounting sets. All the time, I'll see sales at Walmart where something's on rollback. Look at the 501st Battle Pack. That was sold on lego.com for $30 all the time. However, for over a year and a half, even probably 2 years, it was sold on Target and Walmart for only $24. Great savings, $6 off every set you buy. Well, these companies drop prices, sometimes 20%. Rarely I'll see a 40% drop unless it's in stores. Rarely you'll go into a store and just see a set like this I got on sale because I walked in, saw it on a clearance aisle, and I was like, oh, I'll buy that. I'll take that deal. These sites have deals. Amazon Prime has Prime Day. You'll see Lego deals. I've gotten cool train sets in the past from those deals. On top of this, though, certain stores offer promotions. Target is a great example of this. Target is a wonderful Lego store because they offer just about all the great Lego sets, with the exception of some very large Lego sets. But one thing great about Target is that they do offer this promotion every once in a while where it will say $10 gift card with a $50 purchase of Lego sets. This is great because you can find a few sets that are marked 20 or 10, 20, even 30% off. Add them to your cart, purchase them, and still get a $10 gift card on top of that to spend on more Lego. It's a great deal. However, this does require waiting, and you might be like, hey, I want this set today. It just came out. What's the cheapest way to buy it? In that case, get a Lego VIP account. When you have a VIP account, any Lego order you place will get you VIP points that you can then go and spend in any other VIP things.
When you're in the VIP rewards section, they usually in the past just had this where it was money redeemable using your VIP points, so you can get $5, $20, $50, or $100 off any Lego order. But now they have so many different options. You can actually pick from sets, collectible items, keychains, random things, raffles, and yeah, you name it, digital downloads. Here's a whole list of things they have available now.
The next thing you could do with the VIP program is also get your free promotional items from Lego. What I mean here is, look, in February, this is a current Bionicle set that's out right now if you spend X amount of dollars. Then we have this set.
You can get the ambulance if you spend $100, and right now they're also offering double VIP points. I recommend jumping on that offer.
And again, you have to spend a certain amount of money to get that set.
This is the final promotion in February. I'm really looking forward to it.
Unfortunately, none of these stack, but a great case scenario that you could ever find with Lego is usually around Black Friday, and it will be two promotions stacked on one another. You'll get 2 freebies if you spend this amount of money plus double VIP points. That is a great deal. And the reason for it is you can either decide, hey, I spent $150, I got the set and the promotional item, I'm happy. That's 2 Lego sets, I can build them. Or if you want to save yourself some money, you can purchase them and then sell off that free set if you don't want it. Sometimes these sets sell for a decent amount, other times they don't. I can tell you right now, this delivery truck will probably have at least a $20 to $30 resale price just because it's a really cool set and it goes with all the modular buildings. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you can save yourself money when purchasing brand new Lego sets that are on the shelf today. Unfortunately, people have asked me, hey, what if I want to purchase the parts for a set? Is it cost effective? I'm going to talk to you briefly about the part out feature in a moment. However, this is just a quick example where somebody asked about the Titanic. and they, it's an expensive set. It's a really cool set too. But unfortunately, here are what the parts cost on Bricklink for new, and here are what the parts cost for used. As you can see, that's much greater than the $650 retail price, and that's why I don't recommend purchasing parts for a set. Let's talk about retired sets now. You're looking at Lego sets, you say, oh my gosh, this airport shuttle set, that's so many years ago, what, the 90s? Or I should really know when that set came out. But you might say, oh, how do I buy that? Well, or you might even look at a set that's only 2 years old and it's off the shelves. What are the best ways to buy retired sets? First option, if it's newly retired, meaning if it just went off Lego store shelves and you didn't get your hands on it, go on and check Walmart, Target, Amazon, and online sellers right now, because they will typically still have that set at either a slightly higher price, or if you're lucky and Walmart and Target are still selling it, it'll probably be still retail price, or best case scenario, 20% off, and you can buy it. The next thing you could do though is if sets have been off the shelves for a while, if you want a sealed set, it will cost you more money. I picked up this set about a couple weeks ago because I wanted to build it. It's 20 years old. It's part of the World City Train collection, and it was an awesome set to build. I'm happy I have it now. Purchasing it new, this is one of the first times I ever did this. This cost me around $180, and then I think a little bit more with shipping and taxes. However, this set at the time had 344 parts, and in 2003, this would have been a $40 or $50 retail set. Overall, not a bad price at the time, but as you can see, paying 3-4 times that is not ideal, and that's why I don't always recommend buying a new sealed set. I recommend buying used Lego. I recommend used sets because they are cheaper, and you can oftentimes buy a great condition set that is used but complete with all the parts and figures and stickers applied well, even by adult collectors. The reason it's used is because it was handled. It was already built, somebody opened it, and you can only sell something as new or sealed if it is actually sealed, or new if it's in sealed bags. It hasn't been opened, hasn't been built yet. Overall, if you go on Bricklink, you can search any set and typically find listings that are complete at a decent price. Oftentimes, it won't even be that expensive, even though it is many years old. It won't be a huge markup. Now, there are sets out there that are very expensive. I mean, we've seen the Cafe Corner, the Green Grocer. Those sets, huge markup, and they're just sought after. But you can often even find old Lego Star Wars sets, from 2006 that are still at good prices. Things that you're not going to be breaking your wallet to purchase these, and it doesn't have that huge markup for used, and you could still buy a decent set with relatively good condition, even though it's used. Last but not least, the cheapest possible way to purchase any Lego set is actually to buy a bulk lot of Lego and sort it out and find the set you want, or part together the set. This does take more time and a little bit more money in the beginning to acquire the set. However, if you wait and check eBay, Goodwill, and other auction sites, even yard sales, oftentimes these sets might come up where I'll see listings and I'll say, okay, I see some train parts in there. Oh, I want this train. I know it'll cost me $100 for that set. If I can purchase this lot for $150 and keep that set and get, find all the parts to, let's say, complete 95% of it, and then complete 3 other sets and sell them for $70, then I know this set now costs me much less than $100. Oftentimes, I've even had it where I purchased a lot, kept one set, and that set ended up costing me nothing because I sold everything, made my money back, and made some money on it. Even just buying a bulk lot and piecing a set together, you can spend, let's say, $150 on the bulk lot instead of buying the $100 set, piece together this set and 3 others, and you can keep them all. That's a great feature to do too. And then you can use the Bricklink features to purchase the parts you don't have. Plenty of videos on my channel if you need help with that, and a really great video coming out within, I want to say, a couple months that will help with anything you need to know about Bricklink. Spoiler! That is the cheapest way to purchase a new set or a retired set. However, here are some final thoughts I have on purchasing other sets and saving money. The next thing you could do is, if you say, hey, I only want the build for this, whether it be, a tank, a starship, or even a vehicle, you might say, hey, I just want the build. I don't necessarily need the figures. Sometimes it's cheaper to purchase those parts, or even look at the set, and you'll find plenty of listings like this on Bricklink that are the incomplete set with the build you want at a much cheaper price. This Armored Assault Tank is a set that I have sold many times on my store as incomplete because I've purchased it to keep the clone figures. This was the cheapest option for me when having a store, and there's plenty of people out there that wanted these sets because they're trying to grow their, droid army. And I'm fine with selling that set for $15 because I kept the clone and Ahsoka, or I've also sold the set for, $25 with the tank and everything but the clone trooper. And I've already gotten these sets at a discounted price, and that's how that's done. Overall though, you can usually go on Bricklink and search any set, and typically there will be incomplete listings there with all the parts for the set, no figures, and they'll even be brand new sealed bags that'll just say figures and their weapons removed. That's it. The next thing you could say is, hey, James, I only collect Lego figures. What's the best way to do that? If you don't have a Bricklink store or you're not selling parts, I just recommend going on somebody else's Bricklink store and buying the figures when they part out these sets. You can take, a $50 set and probably buy the 4 figures from it for $20 to $25. And you might say, well, that's half the price of the set. Is it worth it? If you say you just want the figures, that is the cheaper way, because parting something out, it will cost you less, but then you're sitting on those parts for a very long time, and it's not really cost effective if your goal is to purchase and collect the Lego versus sell the Lego. And I have a pretty decent sized Lego store. However, I have parts that I've parted out sets from years ago that are still sitting in my inventory. Things don't move quickly. And on the other hand, some parts do, but that's how selling goes. If you're interested in becoming a Bricklink seller, check out videos on my channel to help you. The last feature that's awesome on Bricklink is the part out feature. This part out feature is amazing because you can type in any set number and see what the parts, either new or used, are worth. That's why when people ask me about certain sets and say, is it cheaper to purchase the parts? It's oftentimes not, because you can see the prices. However, if you're somebody that purchased a bulk lot, you have some figures, you have some parts to a set, then in that case, it's cheap usually to purchase the used parts from, 1 to 3 Bricklink stores and complete that set. From my personal experience, I find that's a great cheap way for me to complete a set as well. If I already have some of it in my collection or from lots that I've purchased, buy the parts you're missing and you have a complete set. Overall, that's everything for this video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, please hit that like button and please subscribe to see more. I'll be posting more Lego content really soon. And yes, that's how you can cheaply buy Lego sets without spending too much money. That's every trick I know. Let me know if there's any tricks you know that I didn't talk about. Leave them in the comments.
Lego, my James-o.